I'd like to welcome you all. This is not gonna be my usual tribute video or anything like that, and I just wanted to get more into other content than making the same tribute on my favorite Indoraptor. This is Jurassic Park The Lost World Trespasser, game made in 1998 by, I believe, DreamWorks Interactive, as it says on the bottom, if you can read that. This game I have had some fond memories with seeing as a kid. I've used to watch gameplay of it, and I've only discovered it again and managed to play it recently. I have beaten it once. I am familiar with its gameplay and all that, and I was just interested in showing this to my friends, YouTube audience, who cares, and let's get into it, I guess.
The person you're trying to reach is unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
Ann, are you there? It's Jill. Pick up the phone. God, don't tell me your mom was serious. You're in Costa Rica? Visiting the natives, huh? Sun, sand, and adventure? My little Indiana Ann, world traveler extraordinaire. Well, give me a call when you get back, okay? By the way, I thought you hated flying.
Auxilio, este es el vuelo CR-17. Hemos perdido poder en un motor. ¡Estamos cayendo!
Alright, this is the opening. As you saw, the plane crashed. Got a small tutorial on the top. So, starts with you, I believe, if I remember correctly, this is based on the novel Jurassic Park rather than the movie. And so, let me explain a little bit about this game. This game was developed by, we're just gonna skip all that boring shit, never mind. I give up already. So, this game was, originally, of course, after getting the licensing to, you know what, I'm just gonna shut the hell up and play this, because I don't even really know much about that to begin with. I just know this game went over budget, fucking came out to a not really receptive audience, and
Foundation, maybe.
so it's an interesting one. So obviously the beginning is gonna be a little bit boring here, and let's get one thing out of the way. Bam. So I was gonna say, and another feature is your arm is broken, which explains why you can only do this, and it looks like a shitty VR game, or just, I don't know how to explain it.
It's beautiful here.
Just
Must be one of the offshore islands.
not the best.
Cocos.
So
One
you
of
can
the
see
Cinco Muertos, maybe.
I've turned on subtitles just in case I talk over some of this in my loud ass voice. No need for me to practice. I don't believe there's any secrets here. I can show you secrets later. Yeah, so the main thing with this game was the single arm that you use to hold guns, move shit, and unfortunately you are stuck with the entire game. And speaking of guns,
8 shots.
your character
Heavier than I
can
thought.
find quite a
Keep
few,
it steady.
and you can somehow shoot them with one hand. Recoil is not a thing here, I guess. But in the meantime, oh shit, I will say one way you can, there is no full ammo system. I mean, well, of course there is. You shoot and you run out of bullets, and then the way you know how far you are, well, how much ammo you have.
Phone line or a radio.
Your character will constantly be telling you half full for mags, and sometimes if it's a smaller gun, they'll go 1, 2, 3. And another thing is melee weapons, which are odd. You see them very rarely, which I shit you not, I've only seen, actually now that I think about it, I swear I've only seen a baseball bat and a sledgehammer at the end of the game, which is like, why would you be using melee at the end of the game? Not to mention, I just never use them because they're too wonky, and honestly, there's just a bountiful amount of guns. So this game, as you can see, takes place on Island B, Site B, Isla Sorna, my favorite.
My name is John Parker Hammond. I was born on March 14th, 1928.
Oh no. Oh God. This is Site B. This is John Hammond's Lost World.
I did not know these were even hints. I kind of forgot about that part. As you can hear though, that was the actual voice actor, I believe, for John Hammond in the movies. Which is interesting because that makes me consider whether... That's why I'm unsure about the novel being... Well, I'm unsure about this game being based on the novel or the movie, because they use movie John Hammond. Meanwhile, you know, John Hammond in the novel is very much dead.
There must have been something in the memoir.
A Nobel Prize or a financial empire waits somewhere in a darkened room, in a dirty, derelict building, somewhere in the Pacific.
Yep. Oh shit, can I not?
I knew all along this was a stupid idea. They're probably out drinking right now. And who? 8 shots.
And here we are with our first enemy in the game, the Velociraptor.
So that's what that feels like.
Of course, the weaker ones, which I just put down, like, ever so casually.
The technology, the real trick
Shut up,
of
John
it is
Hammond.
still in there. In a darkened room, in an empty building with a dirty floor. It waits. The flashpoint, the origin of Jurassic Park. A forest this wild, this unknown, has not been seen by any human since the great hunters of the early Pliocene.
Anyways, so the early game you will encounter, well, throughout the entire game you will only really be encountering raptors as your main foe, which there are 3 variants, which, well, 4 technically, and they are just that raptor you've seen twice now, and then they turn into like a more, like a beta raptor almost.
Velociraptor, a small theropod native to China and Mongolia. Pack hunter, quite vicious and quite intelligent.
Oh my fucking...
This was the place. This used to be just an urban myth.
Okay, my shotgun has just vanished. Anyways, I keep trying to talk with the fucking voiceovers, just go out, like, I'm sorry, I'm like used to it, like late game, they barely talk, I shit you not, and then like early game, they just non-stop talk, but I guess I can understand why, there's not much to
Welcome to the city of tomorrow.
Talk about. So, first location we're heading towards, the town, which I personally love. So the town is based on the worker village from Jurassic Park 2, the movie, and, well, the fucking novel, I believe, obviously. But you'll see that it's the reason I'm super confused on if it's the novel or, you know, the movie, is because the way I'll explain when we get there to the village, it is
8 shots.
very different. But, and I think, I don't even know if this is the second level, but I'm going to just say we're going to fit in 2 levels. I don't plan on doing the entire game in one playthrough, obviously.
An idea brought me awake one morning in New York. I almost didn't write it down.
That's all he says. Anyways.
What
Don't you?
if a mosquito sucked the blood of a dinosaur 100 million years ago? The insect is then covered in tree sap, which, over the millennia, becomes amber. The insect is preserved perfectly. But you see, and here's the clever part, wouldn't the dinosaur blood be preserved as well? The blood holds DNA, a tiny spiral of genetic code. abracadabra.
Alright, Jesus, man, he will not shut up. I'm just trying to talk.
Sunlight
God damn
angled
it!
down through the dusty air in Norman's office, and I leaned against a solid oak table as I outlined my plans for international genetic technologies.
Okay, I'm not sure how much time I have now, but
6
God knows
rounds.
when he's gonna start talking again, man. As you can see, I gracefully taken the revolver from a helmet left on the ground. No body, no nothing, just helmet.
It was the flowering of an ambition born 50 years ago. 50 years' struggle come to this.
I really just can't talk during the opening because there's just so many voiceovers from Mr. Hammond here. But anyways, I was trying to explain earlier, there are three velociraptors. There's these tiger stripe ones, which are similar to Tiger from, well, the tigers from Tiger Stripe ones from 2, The Lost World, obviously. And then
4
later,
shots.
you'll discover these more, I want to say, I actually have an idea. And you'll discover these red ones, which are like beta velociraptors, and then later on you'll discover, like near the end of the game, alphas, which are, there's no real difference. The only difference is just how long they take to kill. I do not know if they do more damage or anything like that. And prepare to hear my character jumping like a lot, cause oh great, lovely.
Looks like 7.
Because I am a brain-rotten hooligan, and I need to jump to make myself feel like I'm going faster, which I believe is true. I am going faster. Oh, and at the end of the game, there is the Utah Raptor, which is honestly like the only time I feel like there's ever been a Utah Raptor mentioned in Jurassic Park or World, to be honest. And it's not even a Utah Raptor, it's just a bigger Velociraptor with that's brown. No feathers, nothing. Insane. Alright, this is me after the recording. While editing, I just figured out that I was actually wrong about the Raptors and Utah Raptors. I did some editing, or well, research, and I found out that they are not alpha, beta, and you know whatever. They're actually tribes. The red raptors being tribe B, tribe A being the tiger raptors, and tribe C being the alpha raptors I mentioned. But the real alpha raptor was the tribe C alpha, which is the last one I was talking about. I mistakenly called it a Utah raptor because it was confused as one in another wiki, but it turns out I was wrong about that, and so was that wiki, so don't blame me entirely. But the final boss I mentioned is not a Utah Raptor, it is just an enlarged, like really big Velociraptor, thus why I confused its size. That's it. Anyways, back on with this.
Clever girl.
Which, speaking of which, Utah Raptor is actually my real favorite. Like, real favorite as in, actually exists dinosaur. Now, I will say, I believe we're coming up on it now. If not, then I sound stupid. We're not. I sound stupid. Right? Yeah. I was gonna say, so, this game was heavily neutered as it went over budget from whatever it was given. Oh my god, I am right here. So, this is, I believe, from a cut level in the game, which was either a plantation or just an estate. I think it was just a plantation because there is an estate later in the game. I just sound crazy. But, there's this pink house. Oh, don't tell me I'm about to fall. Okay. There's this pink house, no clue who belongs to. It's obviously abandoned. There's a Velociraptor here. Hello, buddy. Just line up the shot. Okay, I missed every shot. I missed it. Okay. So as you can see, there's that giant skeleton ribcage over there. I believe it's from T-Rex, if we're gonna guess. But its house is a little offsetting with how it feels. It's just completely collapsed, abandoned, with these fucking massive doors, or either I'm a midget or these doors are huge. But yeah, no, you get this. Oh, okay, that door doesn't open. This giant plantation area, which is a little bit interesting on what this place might have been for Site B and why it was here. Which there's a painting of. I can't tell who that is. I'm not really the best on historical figures. You can tell there's all types of textures, paintings missing off the walls. It makes you wonder, and then you got this really dangerous staircase, which might take your leg if you're not careful in the middle of the night, because there's no railings. We don't need them. And a map of the Cinco de Muertes. That is the 5 deaths, which is the islands the Jurassic Park universe is based on, I believe, because I remember it's mentioned in Evolved, Jurassic World Evolved. There's Penna, I forgot the others. There's Sorna though. Anyways, I could just look that up.
About 20.
But the reason I was here was this beautiful, what the hell are you? M14, right? Yeah, you're an M14. That alright? How do I? Shit. Which? God damn. Alright. Which? Anyways, so you get this M14, which damn, feels a little bit overkill.
Looks like 7.
At the start of the game, because considering that half of these Velociraptors go down like 2 shots from a deagle, the M14 is more of a late game gun. But anyways, that's that. I just wanted to show you the fucking plantation, which, like I said earlier and I was saying, I believe is based off of a cut level from this game, because a lot of content was cut, and it's an interesting rabbit hole. Anyway, so let's just fucking time warp to the whenever I get to this new place. Alright, here we are at a phone booth.
Phone. Oh, thank God.
Which does not work. Shit. Oh my god. Alright. 9. Aw, fuck. Alright, 9. Oh.
The main switchboard is temporarily unattended.
Fuck!
Please contact your supervisor. La computadora principal está
Okay, I get it.
temporalmente fuera de servicio. Por favor, contacte a su supervisor.
Looks like we're on our own out here. Thankfully, there are many boxes just left. Shit. I'm just gonna throw you up. Fuck. Up there. Thank God it wasn't made by SIG. Anyways, so this monorail, I don't remember if it does.
5 rounds left.
Let's explain some of the history of this game. So, this game was originally designed to be a survival horror game, I believe, which I am very curious about. And I wish we got that, considering the only survival... Oh, hey, hello. Oh, okay. And never mind, he changed his mind. I'm sorry, gang. You gotta go. So anyway, this game was originally designed to be a survival horror game, like I said. Oh, I ran into a rock. Sorry, I'm just not quite paying attention here. Which, apparently according to its wiki, a late shift in development caused it to turn into the aspect of a action shooter. But I'm quite curious to see what that survival horror game looked like, because considering the only one we're getting here soon is the oh, piss, I forgot the name. Oh my god, I keep pressing space to jump. Anyways, there was this game coming out for Jurassic Park, and I just completely forgot the name already of it, so just ignore that. Anyways, much like Legos, we're just gonna teleport to when this is not puzzle. You wouldn't believe it, but I made it. I didn't even need to use the boxes anyway. Oh no, wait, oh never mind. Okay. And as you may see, I have a plane actually flew overhead and gave me this beautiful suppressed MP5K. So they said, "Yeah, dude, you're so awesome," and they just gave me this. So that happened, and they also, I asked them to rescue me, but they're like, "Nah, too busy." So unfortunately, still trapped on hell. Is that a, you know?
Looks like 20.
Oh shit! No, 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 no. Okay, no, 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 no.
About 20.
So I've actually never seen that pistol, like, ever. Late game. I did not. How many guns are in this game? Like, you'd expect it to be like only like 3, like you like deagle, shotgun, rifle, but like there are so many guns within this game. It's
A
I'm pretty
lost
sure.
world is a sort of
Okay,
scientific
cut off.
myth, an evolutionary scenario in which an ecosystem is isolated and preserved. The rest of the world changes, leaving a tiny, fragile pocket where ancient species survive.
Yada, yada, yada. 15.
Anyways, Mr. Awfully Small Brachiosaur here. And he shakes my camera. I'm gonna get out of here. It's like, this is worse than the Arc Brachiosauruses, Brontosauruses, whatever. But anyways, off my train of thought. Speaking of trains. Anyways, what the fuck?
Lindstad guns, by the way, Swedish made, unbeatable for accuracy and rate of fire.
Oh, I
Feels
see.
full.
So, okay. As you mentioned, Lindstrat. Lindstrat was
15 or so.
a
5 rounds left.
In the winter we began building the supports for the elevated transit system that would unify the island. Concrete towers rose through the jungle canopy.
So the Lindstrat guns, which are featured also in Jurassic
Around 10.
Park: The Lost World. It's not that mentioned. I wanted to point out this 50 cal sniper rifle. I do not remember seeing this. There are very few mounted guns, and I suppose this is one of them. And I'm breaking it. Okay, you love to see it, you know. I'm unsure how to get up there, so we're gonna have a epic. Oh, I see. Anyways,
5 rounds left.
these Lindstrat guns are tranquilizers, so thought I'd mention it. Ignore the mess. Anyways, we're gonna cut to when we get to the cool part. Kind of boring, not gonna lie with you. So I don't even know what to say here. Just monorail. Oh shit! And I lost my gun. No, I didn't. Oh shit! Crap! Oh my god!
5 shots.
Alright, we are at the 3rd level, which is where I will be ending this for now. And I would like to continue this, and probably 1 level at a time, or 2, depending on how short/easy these levels are. I believe there are 10 or so levels in total, the village, and then all that, so don't expect this to be very long. And I'm glad to, if you are not one of my friends, I am glad you watched, because I am very passionate about this game, somewhat, and this franchise, even if the last movies have been a bit odd. So, thank you, and that is all you'll be seeing from me for now, and I hope to upload again with this game here soon, probably tomorrow, today, fucking who knows. Goodbye, and I don't know, yeah, see ya.